Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chevy Boy back on the channel, and we're back once again on some Demolition Derby 3. So I know it's been like, a week since my last video, and I apologize for that. Actually, it's been over a week, but yeah. So, anyways, the car we're going to be doing today is probably no surprise, but it's going to be the 1972-ish Grand Callahan, which is based on the 70 to 72, I believe, Ford Gran Torino. The name being a pun on Callahan, which was I can't remember I think it was like Sergeant Callahan or something. Was a character that Clint Eastwood played, and then it's also a pun on Gran Torino, obviously, which, Clint Eastwood also played in, which was a very good movie, by the way. Give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. Had to turn the volume up, or I say volume, the brightness up a little bit. And yeah, so we're going to do a quick customization of this car. It's got the stock block V8 in this thing. I don't know, I kind of like the hood, so I think I'm going to go forced induction V8, max out the tires, obviously, max out the brakes, crank the suspension up a little bit, not like stink bug levels, but, if you don't know what stink bug is, it's a 70s thing. It's a 70s thing. I kind of want to go for like the Fast and the Furious style look, which had a white stripe around it, so kind of like what the Rhine, what I think I did with the Rhine, but this actually was, I believe, so the Fast and the Furious car, the one that Phoenix drove in the second film, the one that the bad guy Phoenix drove in Fast and Furious, the fourth film, basically what amounts to like a soft reboot. That was, I believe it had the white stripe, and then it had dual stripes, so kind of something like that. But the stripe was, a pinstripe on the side, not like a full width deal. But anyway. And, no, that car was based on, I believe, a show car, if I remember right. But it was pretty cool, so I thought it emulated a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about the wheels, though. I kind of wanted to go for something similar to what the guy had in the movie. Not unlike that, but it's a lot different compared to the wheels that he had on the car in the movie. They were probably not really closer to that, because those are like the F40 style wheels. I'm trying to find something here that would actually work. No. Those are the Porsche wheels. No, definitely not. You know what? I think I might just stick with those stock style wheels. Actually, no, I think these were kind of like what was on the car. These are, yeah, they're kind of like this. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so basically, yeah, no, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be racing this. I'm going to derby it, obviously, and then we're going to see if she can't run away from the cops. So we're going to go side, front, rear. This is actually a really mean-looking car when you get down to it. But, I mean, again, that's an opinion, though. I just think it looks really mean. So we're going to strip all of the manufacturer style like decals on it. Well, I say manufacturer, it's like the racing stuff. Quick derby. Where do I want to go for this? Because I could easily go for something like Blizzard Hills, which I've never actually done, so I think I'm going to do that. How far into this video are we? 5 minutes already? Jeez. See, this is kind of cool. Oh, what was he driving? Oh, I think he was driving a Tourer. That's probably not good. Someone's already dead. So Kibby's taking a beating. I'm kind of taking a beating. There's a lot of cars that will eventually get done in this series. And actually, if you guys don't know, there was official confirmation from the devs, I believe, that we have 6 more cars, and then that's going to be it. So, we'll see how this goes. But I mean, to be completely honest, I really enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed covering it. I just wish that I had gotten to cover it way sooner than I did, you know? Just get freaking sideswiped. This car actually drives better than I thought it would in a derby. Ooh. Kind of got the tail out too hard there. I say too hard, too far. Well, I took out Max. That's kind of nice. At least I got one wreck out of it. Thank you to whoever that was for helping me out with that. The music feels like it's way higher than it should be, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just going to leave it as it is, really. I don't know, I really like the wheels, though. Oh, shoot. Well, I think that's the first time I've ever done that, where I've rolled it multiple times in a derby. Pretty sure it's been a while since I've done that. I've actually thought about doing a head-to-head within the next couple of videos, and just kind of showcasing, you know, performance of one car versus another, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. I want to do, like, head-to-head battles and stuff again. Because I've done a few of them. It's just been a while. I feel kind of bad because, like, I really enjoy them. I'll probably do one, because I'm actually recording this on Monday, June 8th, I believe? I think it's the 8th. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I was 3rd? Come on, dude. I didn't even look. Ah, dang. Okay, well, that's the first time I've ever done that. Actually, no, let me look. Here, hold on. Yeah, no, Monday, June 7th, sorry. The 7th of June. So, yeah. Which means that Wednesday, which is my next day off because I have to work tomorrow, that's going to be, what, the 9th? And then this coming Friday is actually pretty important to the channel. And if you guys don't know, it is actually the channel's 5th anniversary. So, I kind of had something planned, but I'm not sure what I would do other than, like, you know, maybe a vlog or something. It's been a while since I've done that. Suggestions for anything really would be fun. Or fun. Would be good. I'd appreciate it. Any suggestions you guys have, you know, would be good. I kind of want to do... Man. I kind of want to... You know what? No, I think I'm doing Midtown Madness. I'm going to do 3 laps of that. Because I don't know, I feel like Midtown Madness is a really good track. I just wish that they would put, like, cars together, like, match them up so, like, it was the Sea Shark, the Stormer, and then this thing. You know, because obviously they'd be competing together. Not like the Mercedes-Benz, you know, 300 SL or whatever, you know what I mean, or the 507, whichever the Tourer is, you know what I mean? Like, why are those cars competing when it's clearly a smarter and more intuitive thing to have cars that would actually compete together in races, you know? Based on simply just, like, what cars were in that same segment, you know what I mean? You don't put a two-seater Grand Tourer car up against a big block muscle car, you know? But that's just my opinion, I suppose. 150, that's not too bad. And, I mean, remember, this thing has a full roll cage, and it doesn't have the Monster Race engine either, so, you know. So, yeah, no, what have you guys been up to? It's pretty hot the last couple of days, and, I found out that my moped, again, really does not like the heat. It was 90 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday, and I couldn't get it to start. Come to find out, the easy fix for it was take basically a cloth, put it in water, freeze the cloth, and then put it over the carburetor, and it will cool down the air-fuel mixture to the point where it will actually fire. Because before I sat for like 15 minutes and just kept cranking the starter off and on, and she just wouldn't crank over. So, yeah, if any of you guys have issues like that with a scooter or like a dirt bike or something that is carbureted and it's really hot out and the carburetor is not jetted for that hot weather, try that trick, I guess. I thought I just needed to go like air-cooled. I needed to go water-cooled and like get a whole setup. I'm thinking about that. I'm actually thinking about that. You know, going and kind of working a system like that. You know what I mean? So, but again, it all just depends on the circumstances, right? So, this car actually handles a lot like its competitors, being the Stormer and the, I want to get a good angle for this car, like, I want to get a really good angle of this car. I actually really like these screenshots. Sorry guys, I know I'm kind of just dinking around doing whatever I want, but it's kind of the point, you know? Getting some nice photographs. Anyways, yeah, so, I mean, I figured that issue out. I was just really having a problem with it, and I was really mad, and I told a coworker at work about it yesterday, and he's like, oh, try this. I'm like, okay. Because I had initially tried putting it over the cooling fan, thinking that the cooling fan wasn't getting the air cold enough, when in reality it was the air-fuel mixture, which then makes me think that the radiator deal, you know, swapping it to water cooling wouldn't do anything, but at the same time, it would allow me to run in way warmer weather with very, you know, I say minor, like much less issues. At least in my head, you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go with the salvage yard. Well, no, because I did the salvage yard last time. I think I broke and it died. So I don't know. Do I go with Del Mar? Yeah, I'm going to go to Del Mar. Like, see, the problem is I don't know what cars they're going to use to be the last 6. Like, I know one of them, obviously. But at the same time, I don't know what else to expect, you know what I mean? And we don't know if Beer Money Games is going to make a DD film. There has been a game out there that uses the name Demolition Derby 4, but it's clearly not Beer Money Games. Because, you know, I'd be playing that right now instead. I think what they're doing, what that company is doing, is they're just riding the coattails of the series that is Demolition Derby 3, you know, or Demolition Derby in general. And they're like, oh, well, you have a game that's successful. We're going to mimic that, you know, pretend like we are the next iteration of that. And we're going to take success from you and funnel it to ourselves. Because like people have said in the Discord server for Beer Money Games, DD3 is the best open world Demolition Derby style racing mobile game, period. Like, hands down. I mean, yeah, CSR has better graphics. They have better customization, let's say. You know, even though, I mean, it really only amounts to being able to place decals and stuff. Like, they have better engine sounds or whatever, you know what I mean? Real car models, that kind of thing. But at the same time, Beer Money Games has done something that no other mobile game has done, really. I mean, aside from like Off-Road Outlaws or something, maybe, where it's combining racing, AI, but then also allowing you to race with friends and then do derbies and stuff together. Like, this thing is basically, like I keep saying, Wreckfest on mobile, and that's kind of why... Okay, that cop was crafty. That's basically why when I made my first video on Demolition Derby 2, you know, I thought it was just a mobile version of Wreckfest. Like, but it's true, though, because, you know, of what Mike and the other guys have done. Like, they've brought something that was really only console game worthy and brought it to a platform that, yeah, maybe not a lot of people use, and it might be underpowered and everything else, but at the same time, it's more fun. You know what I mean? It's not just mindless gameplay. I mean, yeah, there's not really a story to it, so it's not like Need for Speed, but at the same time, it's different than Need for Speed. It knows it's different, and it's fine with it. You know what I mean? It's not apologetic about what it is. It knows what it is, and in that regard, it's not trying to pretend to be things it's not, if that makes sense, you know? And I mean, I applaud these guys for that, because they could have easily, you know, gone about and done what these other guys have done. You know, trying to cheat their way into fame, basically, or by getting people to download through what is essentially false advertisement. Like, I mean, if you can't do it, you know, if you can't beat them, join them kind of a thing. But in this case, it's like those mobile game ads, you know, where they show you one thing, but it's the completely, like, all the screenshots and stuff are just stupid, you know what I mean? It's false advertising. And, you know, credit where credit is due, Beer Money Games actually delivers on their promises. They deliver on everything that they set out to do. They set out to make a mobile game that is essentially like Wreckfest or, like the old Demolition Derby games. I think Test Drive Eve of Destruction, was a game that was an influence. I've never played it, but, I've never even really seen footage of it. But at the same time, I can believe, that something like this was inspired by console derby games. And again, yeah, they're not to the same quality, but this is also a really small dev team, This isn't Ghost Games, this isn't Polyphony Digital, this isn't a company like that. It's just a bunch of guys that are just out to have fun, And I think it's awesome that they actually have their own race car, you know what I mean? Like, it's just funny because, aside from maybe when Craig Lieberman set out with EA and made the Nissan Skyline from Need for Speed Underground, like, to promote the game, I don't think I've ever seen that, you know what I mean, where mobile game or gaming in general will you've got to be kidding, will intersect with real life. Did I lose both wheels? I think I did. Crap. I'm gaining speed. Oof. Did I lose both? Oh my god, I lost both in one fell swoop. That's not good. This is a literal slideshow. Who knows? Maybe it's just my device, but I genuinely don't think that it's just me. Oh, well, that cop's dead. Obviously I should have lost them a long time ago, but I was screwing around, right? So the water phases through the back wall. Of course, they'd box each other in. What a bunch of idiots. Go, come on. Oh man, they're gonna kill each other. What the heck? Stop that. Just move so I can get out of the way here. Yeah, no, this car is dead. It goes from neutral. It's messed up. It goes from 27 miles an hour back down to neutral, back to reverse, but in 15 miles an hour. Because it's trying to shift and it just doesn't know what to do. So the camera's just broken. Like I said, I don't know if it's just me or what the deal is, but it's kind of annoying. I'm doing 60 miles an hour, slamming into the side of a freaking wall, essentially, and then being spun around. And now I'm stuck against a dead husk. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if that's just me or what. But anyways, I don't know. There's really not much to talk about. Yeah, the car handles good. Obviously, around corners, it doesn't wallow too much. There's really no way to tell 0 to 60 or top speed or anything. Top speed, yes, but 0 to 60, no. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What would the top speed be if I had the Monster Race motor? It's $8,000. I don't care. Go back to downtown. Yeah, again, I really don't understand what the deal is with this or these cars and the braking like that. That just doesn't make sense to me. Why they do that. Again, maybe it's my phone. I mean, I don't know. Just killed that truck. Poor guy. They all have 5 gears. Like, all the old cars have 5 gears. Everything else now has 6. What the heck? Or after a certain point, they all have 6. You know? That's whatever, though. It's not like it matters too much. The pop-in. It's keeping steady at just below 150. So I'm guessing top speed is probably like 155. Okay, that's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. I like that one. The girl makes it look like it's surprised or something. It's like, oh crap, you know? That's funny. I wish I could, like, jump. Oh, there we go. Jump into the cockpit here. I forgot you could, like, turn the camera. Oh, I see. No, I still think it's kind of cool that, like, you can see the undercarriage and stuff of the actual car, you know? Like, they didn't have to go into as much detail as they did, but they were like, yeah, no, let's just do what we want to do. It's like, okay. But anyways, enough of me screwing around, I guess. You know, what'd you think of the car? Like I said, not really sure what to talk about, to be honest, because not much really going on. Just hanging out on my day off, you know, doing whatever, making a video. Like I said, thought about doing a head-to-head. Probably I'll do that Wednesday or tomorrow night, considering that I get out of work fairly early. Hopefully the moped actually runs. If not, I'll fix, but who knows. The next car I think I'm going to do is probably going to be the 4Runner, which is the shooting brake. I'm thinking about, like I said, doing a head-to-head. So we'll see which cars that will entail. But anyways, yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, let me know. Let me know what you guys thought about the car. What would you guys do differently? That kind of thing. But anywho, if you guys did like it, let me know. If you are brand new, subscribe, you know. I don't know, I'm not really sure what else to say. Just because I never thought I'd get this far. It's been almost 5 years, and it's kind of surreal, you know. Started out doing whatever, and then, you know, found DD2, and things took off, and then this game showed up, and things took off even harder. So, all I can say is thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate it. So, but yeah, if you guys want to give me some feedback on it, anyways, I will catch you down the road. This is Chevy Boy signing out. Peace, y'all.